In this video, I'm going to talk about how to put the social back in social media. Now, this is something that you may be wondering how that's possible. How do you have social media without being social? But a lot of people are doing it every single day. And the adverse effect of this thing is that when your social media is just kind of meh, there's no social interaction, there's no social aspect to it, you are not going to get the best results out of this tool that is called social media. Now, let me tell you a very quick fact, and this is like a mindset thing. A lot of times when we join social media, we create like a page for our business or whatever. There's something in our mind that is always telling us, I don't want to be like all those other people on social media, all those people that are dancing in front of their cameras and doing all these crazy things. I want to be unique, I want to still be able to maintain my personality without having to be like everybody else. And we tell ourselves that simply as an excuse not to do certain things. Now, disclaimer, this is not to say that for every single person on social media, you need to be the same. No, you can be absolutely unique. You can stand out as a creative with your business, with your social media page, without having to do literally what everybody else is doing. But what you need to focus on rather than other people, because I think a lot of times, like I said, it's a mindset thing. What we're telling ourselves is we don't want to be like other people. What you need to be focusing on is the platform itself. You have joined this amazing free platform that can give you access to customers around the globe. How are you going to make the best use out of this platform so that you get the results? Because a lot of times, if you're not getting results from social media, it may seem like, oh, this strategy is not working. Oh, this thing I tried randomly is not working. How are you making the best use out of these different platforms? Because social media is not the end of your business. There's like email marketing, blogs, website, there are all these other different things. But for the fact that you've joined this platform, I think you owe it to yourself and you owe it to your business to make the best out of it. Now, that's just a disclaimer, right? So let's get right into it. How do you add the social, or how do you put the social in social media? So the very first tip I have is to speak on unofficial topics. Now, and this is something that I think we've all fallen victim to at some point or another. When we join social media, obviously, a lot of us anyways, it is ultimately for the purpose of business. So you join social media, you're thinking to yourself, I want to build the brand name online. I want people to know this brand. I want people to buy my product or service. So it's very official. It's very like strict, and this is the purpose. These are the goals and all of that. But you're going to have to, calm down a little bit. You're going to have to shake things up a little bit. People love to see the official side. Obviously, that's why they are here. They love to know everything about your product or your service and all the amazing things that you do. But they also love to see the unofficial side. Is something happening right now, in the country around you? Are there certain things that you can just tweak a little bit and just touch on? Nobody is saying that you need to turn into a celebrity and air your official opinion, or you need to become like a newscaster. But simply the idea is speak on unofficial topics. Share stuff about yourself, share stuff about if you don't want to talk about your family, that's totally fine. People need to respect personal boundaries, but you need to find your thing or a couple of things that you love that you can share online. So you need to be able to share unofficial topics. I recently bought, what did I buy? I recently bought an air fryer. I've been thinking about buying an air fryer for such a long period now because, I'm getting into like healthy eating and cutting off oils and all of that. And that's something I wanted to do. And I literally just shared that online, like on my page, just to let, catch cruise, basically. And a lot of people kind of message me about it and say, oh yeah, they've been thinking about air fryers too. And all of that goodness. So yeah, amazing things and beautiful things happen when you share the unofficial side. The second tip I have when it comes to putting the social back in social media, please reply to your DMs. I think my team has heard me say at least 10 or 15 times, don't ghost, don't post and ghost, don't post and ghost. And I think they already know this. Don't post and ghost. Whether or not it's even social media, this may be for email, this may literally anywhere. Do not be that business owner that just posts something and you just run away. Those people, like they just post something and they just off their phone. I wouldn't lie, when I started posting videos online, I used to do that. Like I'll just put the video and once I'm sure it has like published, I'll just turn off my phone. Like I don't want to see, I don't want to hear whatever it is that people have to say. And the irony is when I would come back, I'll find out that nothing happened. It's the same way you left it. It's the same way that it's looking at you and waiting for you. So do not post and ghost. reply to comments, reply to DMs. Now, at this juncture, I want to give a very serious disclaimer, because even when I was doing the research for this video and I was thinking about, replying to DMs and replying to comments, please, I am not saying that you should go beyond your way to then reply to people that just want to be silly. Believe me, as someone that has managed multiple social media pages, and even for, our own social media pages, I know that there are bots, there are spam, people that are just sending a lot of spam and just a lot of crap online. I'm not saying that you need to reply to those kind. In fact, just block it. Don't even waste your time. Like, anytime I see any kind of spam comment, any kind of bot, report to Instagram, block, and that's all. Like, same thing for Facebook. So I'm not saying that you need to go out of your way to please other people. If you are busy, if you actually don't have the time, please go ahead and do what you need to do. But I'm just saying that prioritize responding to DMs, prioritize replying to people's comments, right? It really goes a long way for someone to feel like, oh, I put in the time and energy to comment on this person's post, and they also reciprocated that time and energy to reply back to me. So it's very, very crucial and very, very important. So you want to make sure that you are actually responding to DMs, you're replying to comments. If you put, even if you like stories, if you put out a sticker on your stories and people respond to it, maybe share the results of the poll, like, oh, this is what the majority of people are thinking. Or if you can reply individually, obviously you want to do that. Now, if you are a very large account, you have like maybe 10K followers, 15K followers, and whatever, and it's not possible to respond to every single person, because yes, that happens. It's absolutely understandable. What is important is that you actually put in the effort to reply to some people, right? Very important. The final tip I have when it comes to putting the social back in social media is to be consistent. If you have heard this 1,001 times, there's a reason why, and it's because consistency actually breeds results. Like I said at the beginning of this video, you joined this social media platform for a reason. So you need to understand that you should be using the best tools available on this platform to be able to grow and get the results that you need to get. And these social platforms love it, absolutely love it when people are consistent. Remember that it's not human beings. If you've ever thought about it, it's not human beings that manage these platforms. They're all just automated, machines. So all they simply know is, okay, I have been programmed that when people are consistent, I should reward them in this way. So they don't know about, oh, that you had one thing, and for some reason you had to log out for a couple of days or a couple of weeks, and now you're coming back. They aren't able to hear those stories. So you just have to be consistent. Now, being consistent doesn't mean that you always have to be creating content, to post online. I think that's one mistake that a lot of us, myself included, used to make, is that you think, oh, I have to keep creating content, I have to create a new video, I have to publish a new photo, I have to do this. You can just share other people's content. I think that's one of the most brilliant things I love about social media, because we're all just sharing our stories. We're all just saying, oh, this is something I thought was funny. I love cats, absolutely love cats. I think every single day I share like 10 cat videos to different people on social media. That's just so it doesn't even have to be your content, right? Share the things that you love, share what other people are doing, celebrate them, right? Say, oh, this person is doing an amazing job. I see you, I celebrate you, I think this looks amazing. So it doesn't have to be your content, but consistency really pays. And the way that consistency puts the social back in social media is, it is helping people to kind of feel like we are in this together, we're all moving on the ride, it's not like, oh, I just dumped all of you for like a couple of months and then I came back and now I want to pick you up again. That doesn't sound very social, right? All right, so let me know if you found this video helpful. Let me know which of these tips you're going to take me up on to put the social back in your social media. And let me know what you would like me to speak on next. Please comment below and remember to share if you found this video helpful. Bye.